And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but not the music. Also, I can remember to hit the button to switch off the title card. You know, I am professional streamer or something. So hey, welcome. It is a lovely Thursday. It's beautiful and warm and nice here, so there's always a plus, especially when I remember to open the windows at night and let a little cool air in, and then it's not quite as hot. Anyway, let's play some Minecraft, because that's a lot more fun than talking about random house heat. Okay, so, God, as the title says, I'm going to come through and expand a village. This is not an ex-panda village. That's totally different. But, you know, that may come later. I'm not next to a bamboo jungle, so I don't have to worry about pandas. But it's kind of too bad, because pandas are cute. I like pandas. They'll sit and play with stuff, and eat bamboo, and probably rip you apart if you annoy them. I don't know. But pandas seem pretty chill, so maybe we won't worry about it. They still claim to be bears, though, so you never know. Okay, so the last stream, I sort of finished up here in this cathedral thing got going on here. And because of my interesting choice of carpet here, I may name this the Cathedral of St. Heinz, with the ketchup and mustard colored carpet. But oh, I never did do this pulpit. Oh well, something to do later, but not today. Today I want to work on something else. So I'm gonna pick up my gear, and what I want to work on doing is expanding that village over there. You know, it's a nice village, full of, you know, quiet people. You know, I was going to break into song, but honestly, I don't want to. So, just solves that problem now, doesn't it? Okay, so yeah, so we've got this nice little village over here, and I thought it would be good to sort of maybe expand it this way towards the bridge and the church and all that stuff. Now, it was interesting. I was exploring it a little bit offline, and the way this village spawned in, you know, it actually has roads that run all the way over here for some reason, despite the whole lack of, you know, building and stuff happening over here. You know, I think the villagers were just super excited, and that's just about as far as they got. Like, oh, we'll build a road, and maybe at some point in the future we'll put, you know, a city out here. And that's just not what happened. But it would be cool, actually, at some point to expand out some village this way as well. Right, you know, because we've got plenty of space here. Right? Plenty of space. Plenty-os are like Cheerios or SpaghettiOs, but somewhat different. Alright, also, we've got all sorts of floating grass, because that's also fun. So anyway, yes, I thought I would expand this out this way. And so what I'm trying to figure out here, first of all, ooh, well, that looks interesting. First of all, let's see what's going on over here. because, you know, nothing says fun like a cave tree. This cave kind of goes on a bit. There's also a lot of iron in this cave, which I'm a big fan of personally. I like iron. It's good for the blood, helps carry oxygen, you know, around the body. All right, sweet. Well then, I'll just collect a little bit of iron that's in this cave. I mean, there might not be much else. It's a pretty limited cave otherwise, but there's this big... You know, this is how bad it is. I was going to call it an iron outbreak. That's probably the wrong word to be using here. You know, it's not as if this iron is a disease or something. Okay, but it's all right.
No, it's a band of iron ore, which means it's a heavy metal band.
It's a band of iron ore. It's a heavy... Yes, that is exactly how that works. I don't know. I guess maybe it's if you have a lot of it. Okay, so anyway, got this big cave here with very conveniently placed pits to fall in and, you know, scrape an ankle up or something. All right, so I think what I want to do is set up the village square. That's going to be the first thing to do. And then I'll figure out something else. So let's do this. Set a teleport spot for the project. The next thing I should probably do is maybe clean up a little space. Also, that would explain why I was getting stone. Because I was using my Silk Touch pickaxe. Which is definitely a thing that can happen, but it's not quite what I was going for there. Because it's not like I need it right now, you know. You know how it is. Sometimes you just get out your tools and you don't need all of them. That's pretty much how things are going for me right now. Okay. Sweet. So I think... Because I've got this over here. Now what I could do is build a town square sort of over... Chicken startled me. Was I startling, chicken? It's paying me back for all those nuggets I ate at dinner. They were pretty decent nuggets too, but I ate way too many of them. Let this be a lesson to all of you. Don't eat too many chicken nuggets. Okay? It's bad for your tummy. Certainly it's bad for my tummy. I'm not as young as I used to be.
If you eat too much chicken, you'll feel foul.
You will feel foul. Thank you, Kyle. Eat too much chicken, you will feel foul. All right. Well, we'll go with it. See, this is what happens. I teach my kids to pun, and they do. And then I have to deal with puns, which is actually kind of fun. I like that, but still. Okay, so... Look foul, but feel fair. It's like Aragorn in a chicken suit. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my handy-dandy shovel, which might be easier to use if I were actually holding it. And I'm going to open this up. And what I'm going to do is I mentioned this when I was building doing the decorations on the first floor of the cathedral yesterday, last stream, which happens to be a day that's not today. Or, in fact, yesterday. It was Tuesday. Yes, it was. Anyway, I built a little thing. I thought, this would actually look really cool out in out at town square. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. And as Riley Chapot was kind enough to remind me, I am raising money for COVID-19 relief for this stream and all through June, actually. So that's awesome. You can hit that link that's in the chat or go to bit.ly/MFG COVID-19. That's bit.ly MFG COVID-19. That's MFG like music free gaming because I'm creative like that. So yeah. All right, so I need to do two things here real quick. I need to sleep, and then I need to grab some honey because that sounds like fun. No, actually, I'm going to need it. So there we go. There we go. Okay, let's grab the... I've got 2 cups on my desk. One of them is empty, and the other one has water. And, of course, the one I reached for was the empty one. Okay. Oh, water is awesome. You should endeavor to drink the water all the time. Yes, it makes one's thirst go away as if by magic. Or, hydration, which is good too. So, yeah. Okay, so just slap some honey down here. See, just like that. That's nice. Forgot how this worked. I had a really nice design over here, and I've totally forgotten what it looks like. I know, it's been 2 whole days since I last looked at it, so... this is what happens when you begin to be old. Or, just start thinking of other things. It's, definitely a problem. Okay. Ow. Okay, stairs on top like that. Okay, cool. One would think, after getting stabbed by the thorns of this bush the first time, I would have not walked through the bush the second time. You would be wrong in thinking that, but I can understand why you might. Alright, so I need a lot more stairs than I have. So many stairs. Okay. Now I have stairs. Grab some. Alright, so this is going to be pretty stairy. So this goes there, right there, like that. Nope, it doesn't. It goes not at all right there. That's just wrong. Stairs go there. Now I can check this out. All right, so I said I'm just going to build this. This was so I built. Well, go see if I have more. I know I've got more stone, so I can find it somewhere. But well, that's the wrong brick. Though a little mossy stone brick might be a good thing. But first, I need more stone.
I saw some stairs.
Yeah, I had some mossy flavor. What's that one? This one, less so. Cool. And actually, if I'm going to make stairs, it's a little bit nicer to make them here on the wheel rather than elsewhere. So just because it's a little bit more efficient this way. All right, we'll start there. So just drop off some of this, some of those seeds. Okay. Anyway, back to the project. Yeah, I think some mossy stone brick along the base is going to look cool. So just a little bit in a couple of places. You know, just a little bit over there. Probably put some right here on this corner. Okay, maybe not quite that corner. I'm using the hammer, which is great, but it's a little aggressive. Okay, so that'll go there, and then let's put one more right over here. Okay, great. All right, so next thing I need is some netherrack. Okay, you know what? We'll just fake it with the flights because I can. All right. Again, I could do this. I'm not gonna have enough stairs. I have to go make some more. That's wrong. This would be easy enough to build with scaffolding and all that stuff, but why mess around with all that when I could fly instead, you know? Also, hey, maybe I should, like, make a lot of stairs, because I have a feeling I'm going to be using a few of them. All right, anyway, back here. So once this thing is done, this is going to be the sort of the center of town, or at least a town square, right? Which is always fun and exciting, right? All right, so now let's double check how this looked because it's important. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Stairs getting all slabby. Okay, cool. Got this. I got this. I got it. Okay. All right. Grab some honey. Actually, what I should do is grab some marshmallow. That is absolutely the wrong thing. Magma cube. That's the word I'm looking for. It's like marshmallows, but absolutely not the same. Okay. All right, so now just grab a little bit of this out here like that. Now, get the route blocks. Well, that's not how that goes either. Okay, so now get that going like that. That feels really wrong. Let's come back here. What did I do? Oh, I did do... Oh, I did stairs along the top. Gotcha, not blocks. Stairs. Those are totally the same thing, right? Okay. Oh, splorch our way across the honey. Oh yeah, there we go. See? And then we just we'll just drop a few of these on here. Right. Take that out. Oh, so I'll light the netherrack, and I'm going to slap some fence around that, and it'll be great. So let's start the fire. Yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, there are people out there who claim that they didn't start the fire. And those people are probably right, because honesty is cool. Okay. Yep, see? Nice and cheerful. You know, they come out and have some lovely, parties and stuff. It's great. They just hold some marshmallows through the bars here. I might need more bars. Well, that's what every town needs, right? It's more bars. All right, nope, that was sufficient. Cool. All right, and so the next thing I want to do is I want to take out this section of hill a little bit here. Sort of back that off a little bit. Okay. Cool. So what we have here now is the beginning of some form of town square. Right. Sure. All right, so now I just need to put a little bit around that. So first things first. Let's jump back here where I can potentially sleep. But let's think a moment about, actually a little granite might not go amiss here. However, I have way too much dirt in my inventory, so I'll do something about that. Okay. Actually, so let's make a few granite slabs here. So what I want to do is I'm going to come around the outside here. And I think, yeah, go this way. How far out did I go? 2 blocks. That works for me. Okay. So I'm just going to work around the outside here. I don't have nearly enough slabs if I'm going to do this whole thing in cobblestone or in granite, because I recognize the different types of blocks. Totally do. Okay, so let's run some granite around the outside here. Okay, so just slide right around. Okay, so pretty simple here. Just occasionally put the blocks in the wrong place, which, is a problem. And the first step is to admit. First step to healing is admitting a verb there that you verb a problem. Okay. So that's not too bad. The raw granite. I think I want to put a little bit of something else around that. What would be good? When I could do some concrete, if I want to do some color, That might be interesting. Actually, that might be really interesting. Let me see. Let me jump to the vault. I'm fairly certain I've got some concrete already made up. I do. In fact, I have got all sorts of blue concrete even. Orange, I think, is going to be the wrong color. For the simple fact that it's orange. No, that's silly. Of course not. Could also have some fun with some terracotta, but I think not for this this section here. Oops. Because I could type. There we go. Yeah, have you ever wanted your typing skills on display for the entire internet? Okay, I'll just run some blue concrete right across here. I wish I could do concrete slabs, but sadly, such things do not exist. We must deal with a very limited existence, and that is the limit of our existence. I like it, though. And then what if I were to... I could do more granite in the corners, which would be okay if I want to square this thing off. Or I could just make it round, or just leave it as that. So let's let the grass grow. Can always put it back or take it out again if I need to. Okay. All right, so we'll let that green up there, and I think that'll look reasonably okay. Though, you know, I'm not 100% convinced I shouldn't put... There's something else there just around the blue, or replace the blue with a different color. But otherwise, I think that'll be okay for now. I'll have plenty of time to figure that out, especially as I start building up the rest of the village around it, right? So I've got this, again, this natural-born village going on over here, with all of the plain boringness that comes with a naturally spawning village. Aside from the fact that this one has a conveniently moist jungle temple. And just sort of hanging out there in the middle of the river. You know, like you do. You know? That's where all jungle temples should go, right? It's right in the middle of a river. Okay, so anyway, back to this. Alright, so this is going to be... So, again, sort of a town square. And what I'm going to do is I'll start building stuff around it. You know, I'll continue... Oops. Okay. I was going to just... Well, okay. No, well, I was going to clear the grass, but this shovel has phenomenal cosmic powers. And not only does it mow the lawn, it mows the top layer of soil off as well. So, you know, it's got power. Gotta wait for that to green up before I can turn it into dead grass. See, that's the secret. If you want dead grass, you must first start with live grass. Okay, and this is the story of my yard. Okay, I start with live grass and then end up with dead grass. Okay, that's just how it works. That's science. Okay. I think I should put my fingers on the right keys. And then... You know, I may want to
Maybe do a wooden bridge there.
actually, yes. But I have a wild and crazy idea for a wooden bridge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this out. Oops, that's not. Okay, so I'm going to put a little dirt in here because I need something to set some stuff on. I think. Let's see. How high do I... Because I've got... Actually, you know what? I want it to come up here. Take that back. So let's just take out some of this extra. All right, and then do I want it to be... Well, I don't know how wide I want it to be, but we'll start there. Now I'm going to take out all of this dirt when I'm done, but for now, let's just start here. Okay? Fair, fair. All right, so next thing I need is to know how wide this bridge is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we'll call it 10. Go. Under the bridge. Oh, I'm going to need some charcoal. So this is going to be fun. So let's jump back here to this. I need some charcoal. Fortunately, I've got some actual coal, so that'll work just fine. And next thing I need to do is I need to make sticks, apparently. I need to make sticks. Okay. That's great. Don't need that. And now what I need to make, 10 campfires. It's like, campfire? Why campfire? Well, sometimes you just have to have marshmallows, even when you're on a small footbridge over a little bit of a stream. That's just, life just works that way. All right, now, it's getting dark, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time out here. So let's drop off a little bit of this just for the moment. Now, nothing says light quite like a campfire. Except maybe a forest fire, but you know, that's... Okay. Campfires. See? Lovely, right? Sure. Alright, so let's sleep the night... Oh, I do need to sleep, but I also need to feed some cows. Cows get hungry when you don't feed them, it turns out. It's one of those strange facts of life, but I've found it to be true. More often than not, is that if you don't feed cows, they tend to get hungry. Alright. I might have been able to feed them more, but I wasn't going to get more. Didn't want to get more wheat out of the box because I'm lazy. Yes. I've learned that phrase in Spanish this last week. I have totally forgotten what it is, but, you know. Again, the important things in life that you learn. Okay. Now, because it's unsafe to leave campfires going, let's put them out. Well, that didn't go quite as planned. Alright, we'll just do it this way. Okay. Great. I might want one more, actually. Welcome, welcome. How does you pronounce your names? Juicy? That's what it looks like. And Snail, also, welcome. You know what? I think I want to put one more campfire over here. Hope y'all are having a great day. This fine Thursday. We're camping. We're camping with fire everywhere. Only you can prevent forest fires on your bridge. All right.
Dumping a cubic meter of water on it.
Yeah, boy, y'all are definitely asking for a ban. Don't you hate it when that happens? Okay, so we'll just come back to the game now. Next thing I want is I'm going to put some fence along here. I think. Let's see what to do. What to do? I think I'll kill a cow. I think long and hard about what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to take some fence. I just don't know if I want to use oak or if I want to use something else. Let's start with the oak. Partly because I've got oak, but partly because also I think it's going to look okay. Grab that spruce as well, but let's grab some oak fence here. Now, what might be good too is hey Nasser, welcome. Thank you so much for that, host. Appreciate that. What might also work here would be gates instead of fence, but we'll go with it here. Yeah, you know, I think I want to actually take this down. Well, no, that's probably okay because I'm going to take out this a good portion of this dirt here, right? Right, this is all coming out. Okay. In other news, campfires look really cool from underneath. All right, so let's just hop right up around this way. And right up around this way. All right. Okay, so we'll just plop all this stuff right over this way. Like that. And I think what I should do... That's actually an interesting question. Do I want to extend the bridge one block?
Extend the hill.
Or extend the hill. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. It's like, what's going to look better? Okay, so that's not too bad. Though I think what I want to do as well is maybe drop some... take some oak slabs underneath the fence. Right, if I take some oak slabs like that, not entirely sure that's going to look all right. Because you see it from the top. That's... Yeah, I'm going to take those out. I don't like that. Okay. That's fine. I'm also going to take out this one oak block. It was there as part of the city spawn, but it's not. Not needed for anything. No, no. No, 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 no. Okay, so... Okay, and then I think what I want to do here is let's take some... Yeah, I do. I'm going to get one more set of oak fence here. And what I'm going to do is just... of course, to make more oak fence, it's going to require more oak planks, which, you know, I suppose makes sense, but Just annoying. All right. So I'm just going to extend that out that way a little bit. And yeah, it does extend beyond the bridge, and that's okay. Yeah. Now, I wish I could take some something. I have words. I know what they are. Leads. That's the word I'm looking for. It'd be kind of cool if I could take some leads and connect multiple fence posts so you get sort of rope railing thing going on. But it just doesn't work, sadly. Okay, so that's not too bad. I kind of wish I could drop these down one, that half block like you could with slabs, but it's all right. Okay, cool. Yep, you can jump over the side. That's okay. Got some other plans for a similar style bridge out over there in the jungle. But that's going to be a little different. Now, I think what I want to do here is I want to do a little bit of decorative something here. Not entirely sure what, but a little bit of something. Now, what I could do is I could try raising the, sort of peak it up like a suspension bridge. Which, that might be okay. Let's try that. I'm going to need a lot more fence if I'm going to do that, though, because that's a lot. Yeah. Let's make a few more sticks as well, because that's going to be a thing. Yeah, let's start with 30 and we'll go from there. See how this works, okay? So let's come up from the second block. No, I don't think so. Let's come up from the third. 2, 3. So I'll come up from this way. Okay, and then the same thing on this side. Come in from the 2, 3, right? Yeah. I remember how it works. I do. It goes up this way. Okay, just a fairly generic. I think I want to actually go up one more block on all of this. All right, so let's go. Oops. That's me, my overactive mouse. Okay. All right, so we'll just up. Wow. This almost works as if I planned it. Totally not a thing. Okay. Cool. Other than the fact I didn't do this one side, that's looking great. Hey, you want to finish the bridge? Maybe a little bit. Just, it'll make some people happy. Of course, night is falling, but I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this done first. Okay. Awesome. Now, I can't type. It's not happening today. Okay. Great. I've got some sleep now. Let's see. I've got... That's all logs. Check the junk drawer real quick. No. All right. I was just looking for... I've got some end rods that might be good, but torches might be good here too. Okay. There are no end rods there. Oops, that's the same box. I recognize that box. Yeah, they're end rods. Okay, cool. Now, I could put end rods up on top of this bridge. But actually, given the nature of the bridge, it might be worthwhile to do torches instead. Yeah, that's just not... Sort of doesn't quite work with the style. So we'll just torch it up instead. Nothing says fun like setting your bridge on fire or something. However, I could do end rods there. No. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, cool, but no. All right, so though I could, this might be. It's not too bad. I was actually just thinking, what if I could take some, so I can't do leads from 2 fence posts. I can attach it to one, but I can't attach it to both. Says the guy who's never actually tried it. But I'm confident this will fail. It would be awesome if it worked, but I'm really, really confident this will fail. Right, just the... Yeah, see, I can't... If there isn't an animal attached to the lead, you just can't put it there. So, you know, it's worth a shot. Okay. You know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so I've heard. So, no, I don't like that. It's just too weird. Okay, let's try this. What if I were to take the end rods and let's just run them under the... like that, right? No. Nope, nope, nope. All the nopes in the land. Right, even if I were to go this way, it sort of continues to nope across. They're not quite as bad. All right, well, that's fine. That's just fine. Cool, but I've got a bridge. Right? It's always good to have bridges, right? You know, it's one of those things. I'm told we should be building bridges between peoples and cultures, and this is apparently a bridge between 2 parts of a village. So, hurrah, or something. Okay. Yeah, you can do good stuff with this. I was just... yeah, I was thinking a bridge that takes some of these, takes some slabs, right? This is the... bridge falling apart, right? Where you've got, if you've got planks going along the side, and now you've got just some of the broken slabs here. You know, so if you've got your bridge that's in disrepair, that would be cool too. But But what we've got there is a bridge. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and put a torch in the middle there too. It's not going to make a whole lot of difference, but it does help smooth that curve out just a little bit, and it provides light. So, okay. Well, we now have a small suspension footbridge. All right, I'll go with that. Sometimes you just need one of those. All right, we've got ourselves some road going on here, so sweet. Cool. All right. So that is what we in the business call a start. All right, so got the beginning of a town square. Nice central thing. Got a nice bridge leading up to it. My arm is hurting for some reason. I think what's happening is the location of the keyboard, as I've moved things around here a little bit over the last couple of weeks, is just not quite ergonomically right for me. Don't know quite where the problem lies, but it's definitely somewhere. Let sleeping problems lie, right? See, tech support workers creed. All right. Great. So we've got a bridge. We've got a horse. Okay. And the next thing that will happen is at some point over here, I'll have to continue some road from this lovely spot, which I think I want to take some of the sand out and replace it with dirt so that I can do some some grass path going there, right? I want it to make sense, right? All right, so I'll run some road from there through here. Okay, sided. That was not a nice way to come into the channel. Okay, so remember rule 1 in the channel here is be excellent to each other. Okay, so yeah, so I'll need some flavor of road from that bridge up around over to here. It'll be great. Yeah. All right, so that's gonna be interesting. The other thing I should probably do then is take down part of this hill. Okay. Now, here's the other catch, is that there is a giant hole underneath this hill. But that's easily dealt with in some form or other. I mean, for example, I could just leave it there. I think fill this in. Could absolutely leave it there and build another couple of, build another bridge going across there to that side. There's definite options here. So I think I'm gonna fill this in here just a little bit. Okay. Cool. Well, that's definitely a thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A thing it is. What sort of thing? I don't know.
But it is definitely a thing. I'm fairly confident. Alright, so I should do... Should figure out how that road is going to cut through the plains here, but... I mean, I could just build the road just sort of ad hoc. I know how people don't walk at right angles, right? If they have an option to go, I will go this way and then cut straight left, yeah, they're not. They're going to cut across because people are lazy like that. Not that it's a particularly bad thing in this situation. Let me hang on to this. I was thinking of just cooking that sand, but I'm going to wait on that for a minute. Who knows? I may want sand later. Maybe I want a sandwich. That's absolutely a possibility. Actually, it's not a possibility. I am so full from all the chicky nuggies. The nuggets and fries, man. That'll do it. I'm not as young as I used to be, so, you know, that's... Alright, so I'm going to... I think I'll cut this path coming through this way. Okay, right this... Oops. Well, mow the lawn here just a little bit. Okay. Alright, so we'll just bring this over... darn it. Switch tools, man. Switch tools. Okay. Right, so we'll just sort of bring it across this way. And I think what I want to do is I want to target it at almost sort of the edge of my crafting table here, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort of walk this way. You know, just let the path sort of fill itself in. Right? Okay. Alright, so that's definitely a path. It'll probably widen up a little bit as I bring it across this way, but how exactly, I'm not entirely sure. But the path will definitely come this way. In fact, I think it's gonna open this up just a little bit. I think the plan is gonna be to run it this way. Okay, so it's gonna just slide right across here like this, you know.
Well, we've got ourselves a merry little Christmas. That was the wrong button. Gotta build a path that goes to the town.
Alright, cool. So that's gonna work out this way a little bit. Right, because this will come... I'm just going to wait for this to grass up before I take out all of the... all that stuff there. But... yeah, we'll just bring it across this way like this. Sure. And that'll work. So that gives me a nice path. And then as I build out whatever happens over here, it'll be a thing. So that's good. Okay. Cool. So I've got path going this way. Let's go ahead and mow the lawn there. Tell you, this is a lot easier to mow than the actual lawn. Doesn't involve pushing a piece of machinery across the landscape, you know. Okay, so this will go this way now. I don't know if the villagers are actually going to care. There's no reason for them to come this way yet, so it's all right. They do like hanging out on top of this house, though, which, you know, you can't really blame them. You know, it's a nice house. It's got a maybe a slightly flooded basement, but you know, you don't have to. But it's got solid foundation, you know. Yep, these guys. I was looking around the other day, just scoping out the village, trying to decide where I was going to build things. I found these two villagers just sort of stuck in this cave over here. I had to go in and dig them out. They'd managed to fall in, and where there was a 2-block size wall, they just couldn't climb out again. It was a little weird. But they're there, so now they can do stuff. I should put in another another job site or something in here, but you know, they've got books, but that's about. They've got a couple of. I think not even a couple. I think they have a barrel, and they do have a composter. So eventually, this other villager could, in fact, get a job. But he's just enjoying unemployment right now, so, you know, I guess that's a thing. Better to enjoy it than not, I guess. All right, so now, what to build? So I've got, probably build a little bit of stuff around multiple directions here. I just don't know where. Oh, how do I want this to look? You know, that is always the question, isn't it? You know, it's one thing, once you start building it, it's like, okay, now I've got the foundation, I can start doing some decorative things, but it's always the question of, where do I start? Where do I want to actually put a building? How big do I want it? You know, all of those types of things. So now if I want to continue the theme of this village, right? This is your plain, boring plains village, as opposed to a plain village made out of the carcasses of crashed airliners. You know, this is cobblestone and oak. And I could certainly continue that a little bit here. I don't have to, live with this same box house design. In fact, I'll probably get in and spruce this up just a little bit, but for now. Okay, so with the path coming up here, now I deliberately stopped here so that I could build some things up this way, potentially, and then have the path go past it, sort of over towards there. So let's look at, something actually maybe a little bit bigger. Go something like right across like that. Now, gonna take that out like that. Okay, so that's definitely a start. Okay, now let's see. If I want to build a bridge across this, which would be really nice, because build a nice little covered bridge coming across this canyon. I think it would look pretty cool. The catch is, how do I want to do that? Now I have, conveniently enough, all sorts of stuff, but I have a whole mess of oak slabs. So let's take some of these slabs here, and I'm going to start this, and it's going to be, I suppose, a little strange. The other question is, do I want it to be up at this level? And I think maybe not. I think I might want to just take this whole area down one block. See, landscaping. It's a perfectly valid career if you want to get into it. Okay, so let's push this hill back like that a little bit. All right, so yeah, let's just build a bridge right across there, right in there like that. Okay, not that I'm particularly worried, but let's just slap a little bit of light around here just to keep it more. Oh, bump. You know, I like my new setup, right? It's a couple of weeks old now, but I like it. The problem is my table, it doesn't just have, you know, the flat surface and then the leg that goes straight into it. It also has a diagonal support from the table to the leg, which is great, but that's right where my armrest wants to go, and I bump into it a lot. All right. So let's head back here now. Let's see. Let's see. Now I could use jungle slabs here instead of oak as the bridge bed. So let's look at starting right about here. Coming right from this block. Okay. And I'm just going to run this right across this way. All right, so that's definitely a thing that happens.
Where is my axe? It's in my hand. There it is.
Okay. Take that out. I think I want to take out some of this dirt here as well. Okay. That'll come out that way. Now, the next question, let's go and take this block out, is I'm going to go ahead and extend this way. The next question is, do I want to slide this over this way, which I think would make a little bit of sense. Okay, so let's just run some of this jungle wood right across like that. Now, do I want to make this 3 wide? I think, or just leave it 2. Take that out just because it looks dumb. And believe me, I know all about looking dumb. Okay, cool. So, all right, so this is going to go this way. Probably going to extend the bridge here as well. Just sort of like that. I could put a little bit of dirt in there too, but for now I'll leave it. Yeah, so let's see. If I want to do sort of a covered bridge. And the next question is, how do I want to do that? Now, I could do this typical sort of fenced sides and over the top like that. And I have something kind of similar over that way, just as part of that house. this little hut, really. It's actually not a bad model. Let's come take a look. Because what I could do is I could have it, let's come up with this one is made with jungle logs, cobblestone, and then, of course, jungle planks. Of course, the floor of this, I believe, is oak and not jungle. So I might have to replace that. But right, so I've got this sort of style, which certainly a nice block palette, right? You work with that. This donkey is very confused. But, it happens to the best of us, really. Okay, so that's certainly a possibility. Right, just gonna... if I can get some of the roads and, in this case, bridges and stuff in place, I'll have a better idea of where the village is going to go. Right, does that make sense? Right, so... I'm asking. I'm sure somebody out there knows if that makes sense. All right, so that's oak. Well, I do appear to be a little bit short on the jungle. Well, that's annoying. If only I had barrels full of jungle logs. This might be so much easier. All right, so let's jump back to the project here and see what this is going to do. Now, let's start off with the aforementioned jungle logs. Okay. And probably up one more. Okay. I'll want to run some more floor this way, but we'll go that way. And then I think, yeah, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, that'll go that way. And then what I could do is take some of these planks and basically I'll just run the planks across this way. And this is why I'm going to change the floor. Because it's too... the color is too uniform there. Alright, and then what I can do is take some... take something. Jungle wood. That's what I'm taking. I'm definitely taking the jungle wood. And I'm going to make some jungle wood fence. Now, I think, actually, before I do that, yeah, I've got a little bit here. Let's make a little bit of jungle fence. Well, that is definitely a little bit of jungle fence. Let's try making a touch more, huh? Just a smidge. Okay, that, I think, qualifies as a smidge. All right. I don't know, is there a legal definition of smidge? I don't know. Alright, so I'm just going to bring that up this way. Okay, just your fairly typical dealy bob there. Dealy bob, of course, being the technical term. How's it going there, Dragon? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a fabulous day today. All right, and I think I want to go up one more block. Again, if I'm going to sort of match the style that I have in that hut over there, which is kind of how this is working, need to go up a little bit more. And I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. It's been a day. I've had a ridiculously large number of chicken nuggets. So, that's pretty well how my day is going. I think I went too high on that. Let's come over here and take a look. Oh, run as fast as you can. Or fly faster. You know, might as well use it while I've got it. Okay. Block, 3 fence, and then some stuff along the top. Okay. Cool. I got this. I got it. I got it. All right, so let's do the thing wherein I place them there blocks. Lay them there. Okay, yes, this is just going to slide right across here like this. Now I'm leaving those leaves there because I want to. Well, that's because I want to. That's a good reason. No, but I like the look of the tree just sort of growing up and sort of branching out into the bridge. Gives it a little bit more of a lived-in look. And as if nature actually sort of exists with this bridge as it gets sorted out here. I believe I want to actually go ahead. That may come out. I gotta sort this out. But now I can slide in here with some slabs. See if I have any already made up to. Does not look like it. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's just fine. You know what? I'll start with that. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is get some sleep, apparently. That's what happens. Night falls, and you just have to sleep. However, I mean, you don't have to sleep, but then I'm going to spend all night dodging arrows rather than working on the bridge. And that's not nearly as much fun as it sounds, so. Let's come up here and feed some cows. Again, keep the leather farm doing its thing. Also gives me plenty of steak to live off of, which is good. And a little XP, which is also good. I'm actually just about at the point. What's wrong button? I've already got it breaking on my axe. I was thinking I needed to add that, but apparently already done. Fair enough. Duck down here, hop into my cozy wee little bed.
It's wee little. It's comfy for me to sleep in. And, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to double check, see how the sugar farm is doing. It's been a lot better since I added the... Yeah, it's doing okay. It's been a lot better since I added the hopper cart to sweep up the leftovers. The stuff the pistons miss. Okay. Alright, teleport back out here and let's see what's going on. So, got the bridge. Oh, I've got some slabs. Okay, I was going to say, I didn't get any slabs. What's wrong with me? I got them. I got them. All right, so we'll just... So basically what I'm going to do here, might as well fly since I can, is I'm going to take out selectively here. Because what I want to do is I'm going to put bridge there. I'm going to go ahead and leave the leaves as they float above the top of the bridge. You know, the best part about flying is actually remembering how to do it. Okay. Sure, you could say it's soaring across the landscape with the greatest of ease, but honestly, just remembering how tends to be important. You know, the official way to fly is to throw yourself at the ground and miss. Okay, that tends to work. Though you'd expect to see more stormtroopers flying, but apparently that was a new thing. At least according to FN 2187. So you gotta go with it.
Stormtroopers have been flying for ages.
Yeah, they really have been flying forever.
Well, that's not where that goes.
I watched the Clone Wars. The clones were certainly flying. All right. Which, by the way, if you have not watched the Clone Wars and you're a Star Wars fan, take a moment and do so. The whole series is on Disney Plus, and it is 100% worth the watch. Absolutely. A lot of great stuff. Yeah, there are a few episodes that are more, well, let's just say it, geared for kids. Which, given that Star Wars was sort of geared for kids to begin with, right? I mean, Lucas was wanting to make it for basically 12-year-olds. Was this sort of the idea? So yeah. So there are a couple of episodes that feature Jar Jar, or it's just all about droids or something. But most of the rest of the series is really, really good. And one of the new characters they introduced, Ahsoka Tano, became one of my, actually not just one of, became my favorite character in Star Wars. And the way her arc in the Clone Wars ends in season 7 is really good. Okay. All right, I need to put a little something there. And let's, I'm going to go ahead and replace this jungle wood with oak, because it's going to be, it's going to be too, it's too uniform is what it is. The colors are too much the same, so just take this out, put in some oak. Okay. Fortunately, I have all the oak planks I could ever need, at least for the time being, right here. So I do need to bring it this way too. But yeah, Ahsoka is all sorts of cool, and even if you're not totally don't want to watch the whole series, watch the last 4 episodes of season 7. This is the arc that officially ends the Clone Wars. It ties the animated series into Revenge of the Sith. Oh yeah, that's really cool with the trees coming through there. Nice. But yeah, so it ties that in, and then I think, yeah, let's do slabs for that. So you get those little nuggets of Obi-Wan and Anakin can't help Ahsoka because the Chancellor has been taken by General Grievous, right? So you get that. It's like, oh yes, I recognize that. I see where this is going. So that's really cool. But there's an awesome fight scene between Ahsoka and Darth Maul. Actually, he's no longer Darth, just Maul. He actually is somewhat offended at the idea of being called Darth, since he considers himself no longer part of the Sith after having been discarded by Sidious. Okay, so that's the side of the bridge. That's doing okay. And then I think what I need to do is I need a little bit of cobblestone here. I think I'll just put some slabs along the sides here like that. Or sides. The bottom sides. right? Because that's, oh, look, light. Again, I reach for the empty cup. The full one has water in it. The empty one has dregs of hot chocolate from who knows when. All right, let's... okay, so that'll go there. I've got this nice little tree growing into the bridge, which is fabulous. And I think what I want to do is let's grab some stuff. They had a great behind the scenes of the Clone Wars. Oh, there they are. Where it's just one of those, they're hyping up this episode a little bit. And one of the cool things they did is it was a behind the scenes that showed stuff. Yeah, have fun, Dragon. Thanks for stopping by. I hope the rest of your day goes well. But what they did is they did motion capture of Ray Park, who played Darth Maul in the prequels. And then I forgot the name of the stunt performer who stood in for Ahsoka and did the motion capture for her fight. But man, it is one of the best looking fights, lightsaber fights I've seen in Star Wars. Just full stop. Absolutely one of the best. And then, ooh, this could be good. So yeah, it's definitely worth watching. I want to do like a quarter slab there. It's just not happy with that. I mean, I could put some stairs, right? Do I have cobblestone stairs? Yes, I do, in fact. Well, that's convenient. Okay, right. I mean, I could take some cobblestone stairs and put them in like that, but it's actually not too bad. If I take out these. Yeah, no, I like that there. Yeah, the inside, actually the inside's not too bad. I can live with that, but this out here, just at the entrance to this is just a little bit funky. I suppose. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what I could do is grab a trapdoor, something. Could be oak trapdoors, actually. Something with holes in it. Right, so I would have to have oak planks to make that, which is there are a couple. Do I have oak logs? Dark oak, regular oak is oh yeah, there they are. What? I have some. Also, apparently I have some darkness happening, so. But yeah, you watch that fight there at the end of season 7, and it is super, super amazing. I think it's episode 2 or 3 of that arc. Right, okay, 4-episode arc. It's pretty awesome. Okay, do not have it. All right, so let's make some planks here. Oops, no, those ones. All right, 36. That's great. I think I'll just turn them all into trapdoors. 12 is a little bit, a couple too many, I think. Oops, wrong place. But it's definitely a good start to this. And I'll almost certainly use more of them later. That's better. That's a lot better. Plus you get, because it doesn't totally block off the stripe of the wood going through there. But it does give you a little bit of color. I think I did it that way. Let's double check. Yeah. Cool. Now, I said I could turn that into stairs. Let's take a look and just see what that looks like. If I replace these as stairs.
Okay, just like that. And blink. Blink.
No, it's a little too much. Just a little bit too much cobblestone. So go ahead and take that out. Put the slabs back in. Let's try putting the slab back in the right place, because otherwise it's just right. Okay, so that's a nice little covered bridge. Run a little bit of just run a little bit of path to it, you know. Don't know where it's going to go, but definitely run a little bit of it like that. This will probably run down this way to some form of something happening down here, but all right, now just because of this, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, of course it would be an even number. All right, so we'll do it this way. 2, and then, oops, darn it, wrong one. Sorry, I think I've got some other branches somewhere, so it's fine. Okay. So that'll at least provide enough light going on the bridge, so you don't get an unsavory sort showing up on the bridge and causing problems. You might end up with a troll or a billy goat, you know, under the bridge. Of course, billy goats under the bridge aren't really an issue, but trolls, man, you gotta watch out for trolls under your bridge. They'll just nickel and dime you to death, man. Okay. All right, so the good news is my village has a nice sort of town square. Got a couple of bridges going on. It's a nice little covered bridge over that way. And this sort of whatever this is, kind of suspension bridge sort of happening over here. I'm not entirely sure I'd want to walk on this if I were a real person seeing this bridge, but, you know, it's solid enough for Minecraft, so. That carpet suspended by string is solid enough for Minecraft, so, you know, you go with it. All right, so. All right, so that's the bridge. You know, as I'm looking at this, I think actually I want to push. Let's grab my cobblestone blocks again. Let's push this back a block. Okay, and I could run this back one as well. Should be okay. And it sort of runs it right up against the edge of the pit, but you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing. All right, so we can go that way. Let's drop off the trap door here. Now, what do I want to do? I don't want to completely take this side of the village and match the jungle wood and stone style I've got over there. Okay, I kind of want to blend this cobblestone and oak. Because that's really part of this same village. This is how this is all going to come out this way, right? Probably gonna get plenty of villagers. You know, I mean, the village admittedly only has 3 villagers in it. Potentially 4, but, you know, at least 3. You know, a couple of these villagers will get together, though. There are enough beds, and at least a couple of these villagers are primed. Ooh, the farmer has decided. The other villager decided to get a job. Oh, that's the fisherman. That's also a fisherman. They're all fishermen. It's an apprentice. He's new. Okay. How did they all decide to become fishermen? I guess it could be the water. I only have the 1 barrel, so I would have expected at least one of them to hop in this compost bin and say, you know, I'm going to be a farmer today. Apparently, that's not how that works. So, you know, you go with it. All right. Okay, so how do I want this to look? Right, I was thinking oak. Okay. Now, let's move that torch. Now again, I'm just going to start with the basic frame, just so I can see sort of where this building is. Okay, and this is definitely not your fun, exciting, rounded type building. Right, that hut out there is really nice. I like it. This is not that. Okay. Because this could be a good start. Man, yeah, my shoulder sort of just right. It's just stupid.
Okay.
Sure. All right, kind of. I want to fall in this hole apparently. All right, so this is definitely going to come up this way. Now, ooh, this could be fun. So let's see. Drop off some stuff here because I'm going to need a little bit of room. Not in the red box. Red box is an ideal place to rent movies. Not great if you want, in this case, to store stuff because that's where I'm storing my tools. The red box is my toolbox. Right? Which totally makes sense, right? Okay, I want that there. Oh, I'm hitting control. So why is that not working? Because the control key is not the same as the shift key. Okay, it just doesn't work that way. All right, so let's grab a little dirt here for a minute. Because what I want to do is I'm going to take some blocks. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to do sort of the same thing over here. Right? Go wood, stone, wood. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing on all 4 of these corners here. And again, flight makes this a little bit easier, though scaffolding would work just as well. Perhaps it would be even easier, really. But so that goes there like that, and that goes there like that. Okay, now I should have a door in this building somewhere. It is conveniently square, so I hadn't really planned on it to be being square. Obviously, I saw me just place the blocks down. I wasn't counting it out or anything. It just sort of turned out that way. Okay, so. Alright, so I think I should have a door. Oh, well, hello. Yeah, some dye, some ice. Tube coral looks awesome. But, hi. Alright, so let's take this out. And what if I would do... Now, if I put a fence here, it doesn't bind to the stair, right? Okay, so... Wrong place. Right, it just sort of goes there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just flop this all the way around. And flop is the right word. That's totally what this is going to do. It's going to flop. It's, okay. Now, let's take... I'm going to pull a little bit of something here. I'm just not entirely sure what. Let's take some oak fence. Okay, and if I... Now, I don't think if I put oak there that this is going to bind. No, it doesn't. Okay. About what I expect. So if I take some oak fence, and I'm just going to run it across these corners here like this. Again, I have no idea what this building is, what it's doing, or why it's doing it. A lot like working with a toddler, actually. Actually, I'm gonna use the fence post, but I think what I want to do is I'm gonna make some jungle fence instead. Okay. Yeah. See, the wandering trader understands this. Okay. And I'm doing this because it's going to give a little bit of color variation, which is not necessary, so to speak. But I think it's going to be I think it's going to look good. Okay. Okay, so that's going to go there like that. Now, coming across the top here. Now, I could run this with cobblestone, right? I could just do sort of cobblestone windows like this. Okay, sort of framed up, which will also work well for, well, actually it won't work well for a door, but okay. Get out of my window. Okay. And of course it won't work well for the door because the door is going to... I can't put a door in the middle of a block, right? I'd like to. I can't. Let's grab a little bit of dirt here. Just so that I can target some blocks. Also, I would like to be able to get out of this building, so I'm gonna... Sure. Okay, so yeah, that's definitely a thing now, right? It definitely looks like a thing. It's pretending to be a thing. We'll call it a thing. Okay, and go ahead and just drop a plank there. All right, so it's not too bad. But now what I want to do is I want to get out here with a little bit of oak. And I'm not entirely sure what this is going to do, but I think... Let's go ahead. That's dirt. It's a really, really dirty oak is what that is. Okay. You know, sometimes your oak just gets so dirty, it's totally indistinguishable from dirt. Okay. And do I want to... Actually, I think I want to replace those corners with cobblestone. I'm just going to continue that. Again, sort of a variation on the theme, right? So you've got like all of these buildings, right? It's cobblestone or logs in the corner, then with oak planks, right? Dude, that just shot right across that, man. Okay. Well, that goes that way and that way and that way and that way. All right, so that's nice, but I want to do a little bit more here. So let's take now some slabs. Not stairs, let's take slabs. I want to run some slabs out across here like this. Okay. I should just slap some. I think I've got some even in my. It's not in my inventory, but I have some scaffolding right here. Let's just. Of course, scaffolding has to attach to the ground, unfortunately. So I guess I won't put scaffolding there. Would have been really, really convenient, but no. Scaffolding has to obey gravity. You can't place it there. Okay. All right. So now what I could do, let's take some jungle stairs. Okay. And what if I jungle stair across here like this? Yes. Yes. I like what this is doing. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I like how this is put down the right place. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, place it right here on top of old Smoky, all covered with planks. I filled up my phone with memes, Mustang. Okay, so that's going to sort of come out that way. Now, I think what I want to do now is let's take maybe some more jungle fence. And I'm going to need more jungle fence if I'm going to do this. So with that, and let's make some more fence. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is let's get up here. I'm going to put jungle fence up here. Now I could potentially run it all the way across these gaps, but I don't know if I want to yet. So let's wait on that for a moment. And let's take some. Let's see. Do I want to do? What do I want to do here? Do I want to do stairs? Want to do just planks across there? It's planks across America. Let's. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. At least I'm going to try. So let's take. It's going to be oak. I'm going to need to make some more stairs, but. just some dirt backdrop here. Oh, the trader vanished, so let's... Or, I guess he didn't quite vanish. He was thinking about it, though. Alright. So this barbecue going. You know, because a nice well-seared steak is delicious. Had to marinate it nicely, or I thought that light was off. These guys would have meat. I haven't fed them for a while, so... Alright, well, guess not. No, that's fine, I guess. Anyway, you marinate your steak nicely with some steak sauce, or give it a nice, give it a good rub. Cook it up, sear it nicely. So tasty. All right, so let's get back there. All right, now I was in the process of making a bunch of oak. Oak stairs, please. Thank you. All right, so what I'm going to do is it's going to be fairly routine, I suppose. So that's going to go there like that. And I'm just going to alternate the blocks like this. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look now. Yeah, I need to do a little something here on the stone, but the little crinklies there are nice, so I think I'll just continue that. You know, you gotta get your little crinklies in, right? Maybe it's in the form of crinkle fries. Maybe it's just, you know, some mask or something. Speaking of masks, I am raising money on the stream for COVID-19 relief. If you donate at the link that's in the chat, or go to bit.ly, that's bit.ly/MFGCovid-19. That's bit.ly/MFGCovid-19. And donate, you will help provide masks and other protective equipment to healthcare workers around the world. And that is a super awesome thing to be doing. So, if you are willing to do so, that would be super awesome and amazing. And any donation over $5 during the stream, and I have right behind me some extreme sour warheads. I will eat one of those because apparently it's fun to watch some guy on the internet suffer. So, you know, we'll go with that. Yeah, Sour and I, again, not the best of friends. So, all right, grab some of that. Because I think what I want to do here is I'm going to come up here with, I think I'm going to continue the, sort of that fence like this. Maybe not quite like that. That seems a little bit just wrong. All right. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Okay, I have no idea what's happening with this building, by the way. It's just here. I think some glass panes in these windows is definitely called for. And now let's swing around on the inside of this. And, you know, maybe if I were to oak slab right through here. Right, if I just... Now, the problem with this is it's a great design. All sorts of wonderfulness happening here, but there is a problem. There's no place to put, like, a ladder. The building's really too small for a staircase. So, this is really not actually going to be helpful for anybody. Stop that. However, I will drop some slabs there. I have a sneaking suspicion there's going to be something fun here. I don't know what, but you know, the way this is going to end up playing out, I kind of feel like something fun should happen here. Okay, I said I don't know what, but yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm having some crazy ideas. I'm sort of thinking that maybe if I slap some pressure plates down all along the top here, then I could ring some water just in a couple of places here, just to give it something. All right, that could be fun. All right, but because yeah, wouldn't it be? It could be really interesting to see water coming across. I mean, I could take some trap doors up here. You know, if I put them up even a little bit. You know, run them off, not at level with this floor, but up a little bit. Then I could maybe run some water around there. Actually, that might be really cool if I do it. Depending on the color of the trap door, right? I could do it with jungle, which would be good. I could do it with oak, which would also probably be okay. But I think it get a little bit better contrast with the jungle wood. I mean, acacia would give it a huge amount of contrast, but if I just go with the jungle, that might work okay too. Okay, and then if I run a little bit of I could put some sea lanterns in here, and maybe some glass as well. Or just do the glass, and just run water all along the top of this. It'll get a little drippy inside. That's okay. Could have to be a little bit careful about how I place the water, but you know, it'll work, I'm sure. Okay. So run that. So what to do about the top of this building, right? So I've got that. I just don't know. I suppose what I could do is grab some stone brick and just sort of come out a little ways and just sort of kind of just dome it off a little bit. Maybe not in a pure dome-like thing, but right. But if I bring this out this way, that way, no, down a block, or half a block anyway. All right, let's just see how this goes. It should be fun. Right. All right, so let's just take a look at what this looks like coming across there like this. Okay. There. Yeah, that's okay. I'll go with that. All right, so let's go ahead and just run this around this way. Of course, you lose a little bit of the crinkle. That's a... All right, actually, let's come back up here. Let's try it. Let's try it with the block one higher. Okay, now, be a little bit interesting, but I don't think it'll be bad. Of course, this would be a lot easier if I stayed on the blocks, you know? Turns out. Okay. So let's just take this out. Let's raise this up about half a block and just see how it looks. Also, try falling in. Abuse the heck out of float.
Alright, so now we have the thing. Just jump into here and there.
Apparently it's not quite night yet. You know, it happens, you know, especially in the summer. Sun sets late. It's like, I need to go to bed because I have to get up early, but it's not totally dark out yet. It makes it hard to sleep. I don't know if that happens to the rest of you. It definitely happens to me. See, I'm one of those weird morning people that you hear about. And, well, I very much enjoy being a morning person. Oh, yeah, absolutely has its moments of, like, it's dawn, right? Okay, so let's just pop this over. I'm putting the slabs over to give the stairs a little bit. Otherwise, you end up looking through the gap in the stairs into a gap above the... Okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely better. Definitely, 'cause you get the full crinkle going on up there. So yeah. So just see, and here's what happens. Let me go and take this out again so you can see. If you don't put that there, you end up looking through this gap. And sure, I mean the plan is to place that over there like that, but it just ends up being weird. So yeah, I'll just cover that up. And then again, eventually I'll run stuff all along there. But now obviously you can see I'm not doing the corners. That's... Uh-oh. Still trying to figure out how that's going to work. But it'll be fine, I'm sure. Okay, just bring this right over there like that. And same thing over here. Alright, so this part's easy. I'm just gonna yeah. Actually, yeah, take this out.
Wow! Don't you hate it when you drop your block off the cliff?
Yeah, so that goes there like that. Okay. One of these things is not like the other. I have totally messed something up here, so let's take that out. That goes there. What did I do differently here? Oh, I stuck a... Okay. Yeah, that's what I did differently. Because I didn't do that everywhere else. So, yeah. Okay, so go ahead and just slap that way. Now, my cat's being super demanding. I don't know about the rest of you out there who have cats, but yeah, they definitely have their moments. And I love my cats. Cats are wonderful, but mine get out there. It's like, you know what? We're gonna be loud. Why? Just because. Okay. You do you, cat. All right. So just gonna continue this around, and it's. All right, now notice I've got a few extra blocks on the inside. Some of these. I'm going to go ahead and take those out because they absolutely don't need to be there. Now, I've got these corner spots. What I might do is drop in some glowstone, which I think would be certainly be a good choice there. Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, I've fallen. Remember the fallen. Remember them, because they have fallen. All right. Okay, we'll just run out of slabs, apparently. Well, well, I was going to say that's unfortunate, and it totally is, but at least I have some more slabs. Okay. That'll work. So, just continue this right out across this way. And I think what I want to do is... Let's grab some dirt here for a minute. Okay. So I just need to just move some blocks here to shape some things here. Now, right now I've got each of these corners here. This one. Okay, let's see. I need to have that there. What to do here? Now, I could just slab this over. Okay. I mean, that would be okay. And I could drop that in. Now, I think the glowstone here on the corners is a good call. So, let's grab some glowstone. Okay. And I'm just gonna put glowstone here in these corners. Okay. Now what I could do, I believe, let's see, I think this is, yeah. So I don't think I want to fall through that gap. So, you know, that's, I think I'll just go ahead and fill that in like that. Okay.
I'm seriously disappointed the cat.
Oh, did you not let him out?
Yep.
Is it raining?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I can't see any of the windows from my office anymore, so it's...
Yeah, it's been raining for about half an hour.
Oh, nice. Oh, actually, you know what might be good?
Since I came down here. Meow.
let's try this. Just going to take these corners out again. Okay. All right, so we'll just slap these in here like that. And now what I could do is, let's take this out, right? And if I slap, yeah, that'll work. Darn it. I don't have my Silk Touch hammer on me. It's down in my toolbox. It's just less convenient than actually having it in my hand, right? All right, well, apparently I need it twice.
Huh? Huh?
All right, let's drop off a little bit of something. Like the dark oak. I'm not using dark oak right now.
Huh?
Okay. Great. Okay, so aside from a nice looking roof going on up there, which is definitely the part of the plan, let's now take some more jungle wood. And I want to do... Okay, so let's make a bunch of jungle wood trapdoors. That may not be enough, but it'll be a start. Oops. Go ahead. Just put that back in the box. All right, so... Oh, and the sun is setting. Well, that's less convenient than it could be, but it's all right. All right, so I want to... Nope. I guess I'm going to just have to get up there with some dirt and just give myself something to target off of there. And, the traveling salesman there has a point. Let's get away from all the monsters and stuff. Oh, holy mackerel, it is getting late. All right, I just want to get this, let's get the, oops, come on, fly. I'll replace the dirt here in a minute, or dig that all out, but let's get the trapdoors in. Because it is about time for me to stop. But I'm so close to having this done, so all right, so now, and then I'm going to come in here with some oak trapdoors. Might have to make one more. Okay. All right, so first step, let's go and take this dirt out. Okay. Next step is I'm going to put in some, put these trapdoors in here. Okay. Looks great. Now, here's where things are going to get fun. And quite possibly broken in 18 different ways. Which is a lot of different ways if you stop to think about it. Okay, so I'm going to just drop a little water right in there. Okay. Down we go. Down. There we go. All right. Gonna fill up here. Oh yeah, that's gonna look awesome. Oh, this is gonna look so cool. Okay, so now okay, this is gonna be an, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just do it this way. I need to get some more water to do it, but hey, this is going to look really, really cool.
Really cool. I think it'll look amazing.
All right. We'll just meander back. Oh, this is going to look so sweet.
Huh?
Thank you, Toby. I mean, if I didn't need them, I would not wear them, but turns out I like being able to see a little bit, so, all right, so, you know, it's just one of those, oops, weird aspects of my life. It's the joy of getting old, you know? Okay. All right, so I need to just place a couple of blocks here just to keep things from flowing everywhere where they're not supposed to be. All right, so we'll just meander up this way. Again, you got to target the block to get the water to go in the right place. Okay. All right, so just slooshing around here. Okay, just okay, getting close. All right, almost there. Oops, I'm gonna absolutely have to correct. Oops, nope. All right, I need to get this. Darn it. So I need to take the water out of that block. All right. Was not careful enough. And so now, it's very, very wet out here. Okay. Apparently I did that all the way around. And well, it could be fun to have this building cry. That's not what I'm going for here. Okay. The crying of the water was not at all the plan. Alright, I'm going to fix this from the inside. I gotta stop. But it's okay. I'm actually just waiting for my kids to finish up their online dating. So. Alright. So, I'm just going to go ahead and take that out. Now, let's come through here. Might as well pick up these torches that have washed away. Alright. Alright, get this going. Okay, let's stop the building from crying, because as much as, you know, yes, is it a sad time? Sure. Do I want the building to cry? No, not at all. Hey, welcome, clan. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. All right. Now, this should work just fine, I think. Swallow that. All right. So now, what I should be able to do is take my handy dandy shovel, take all this stuff out. Okay, now the water will not flow through that crack, you know, despite all sense of, you know, physics. Or it will, and that's just, yeah. Well, that's not great. I'm going to have to do something about that then. Don't know what, but definitely I'm going to have to stop the building from crying, because that's just not at all what I want to do. All right, well, pin feathers. Because I like it going across, I like it back behind it, but this... I suppose what I could do is I could replace that stone fence with something else. Ooh, actually, that might work. Let's see. Home. I gotta stop. I'm so close to having the... Oops. Solving this little problem that I've created for myself. All right. All right. So let's, instead of having the stone fence there, which looks cool and all, but let's just take that out. And let's put in a block. That should work. All right. Okay, that'll do it. The building is going to stop crying, which, you know, a good cry once in a while is absolutely worth it. But this is not one of those times. And this building is definitely not one of those buildings that needs to be crying right now. There we go. So if water on the brain, absolutely. Cool. Now I think I want to get up there and finish... and just fill the rest of this building with water, but... Oops, come on. All right, well, I'm going to have to call this a day and try it some more later, but that was definitely a thing that happened. But it's close. I'll finish that up. It'll look really slick. In the meantime, let's go ahead and pull up those end credits, because it is that time of the day. Despite the ominous sounds, I do want to thank all of you for watching today, and for new followers, Clan, thank you so much. I also do have a Patreon. You can follow or subscribe at patreon.com/musicforgaming. Get exclusive content and all sorts of good stuff. Also, you can follow me on all the socials over there at Music Free Gaming, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, all that good stuff. So check that out. And if you can help with COVID-19 relief, please do so. Go to bit.ly, it's bit.ly/MFG COVID-19, and help provide protective equipment to healthcare workers around the world, because they all need it. It's definitely needed everywhere. And yeah, until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.